asked me to come say goodbye. Sayonara.
Let's get
Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourself for the final sequence. I'm putting work on it. I'm putting work on the base. Putting work on it. I'm putting work on the base. Putting work on it. I'm putting work on the base. Work on the base.
Welcome everyone, I'm Hail Monkey Man, and tonight is the first day of playoffs for the Season 5 Champions Draft Series. And of course, we have to start off by having one of our best in the booth alongside myself. It is none other than the man with a plan, the man who apparently is just with plenty of free time to do whatever he wants. It is Phoenix. Phoenix, how have you been this week, this season? I know it didn't turn out great for you and your team, but you know you're here with me.
What do you mean? The season went exactly as I predicted it. I wanted to win the first two games and then sweep 3 games in a row. I mean, that was the plan.
That was the plan. That's good. I mean, so everything went according to plan. That's good.
So technically, yes, yours went exactly like I wanted it to.
Hey, no big deal then. No loss, no foul. So
isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that's great. So
great.
all right. So we have a pretty nice little setup going on tonight. We have 3 matches. The third one, as you can tell by kind of what's going on way over there, it's going to be dependent upon what happens with these first 2 semifinals. I will have a bracket by next week. One didn't get made. Work was crazy, but easy to explain. So, 4 teams out of the 6 for the Challenger League made it to the postseason. We have 2 days of postseason madness going on between this weekend and next weekend. So, the Bandits and the Ninjas will be playing tonight for our first semifinal matchup. That's number 1 is the Ninjas, number 4 is the Bandits. Then number 2 from the Avalanche and number 3 from the Mob will be playing. And then the loser of those will be having an elimination match. So whoever makes it out of all these wins, or the one less loser, will be making day 2 next Friday at 7 p.m. So, fun stuff so far. The Ninjas, they've been undefeated, and the Bandits, they're maybe being given a little bit of leeway here tonight because they did not play Lunatic. The Ninjas did not. Twice during the season. We have a requirement in the league that if you do not play a player at least twice, 2 different matches throughout the season, you will be levied a penalty into the postseason. So, they're starting off with a Game 1 loss. And, to top it off, they aren't playing tonight with one of their two main starters of Waddill, or Waddle, if some of you may know him. So,
Waddle.
yeah, so this is the best chance that the Bandits have to upend the number 1 seed and maybe rectify a whole bunch of crazy stuff that everyone's been wanting to see happen in the Challenger League. So Phoenix, we're gonna look at these rosters real quick as we.
Oh man, when you look at these rosters, I really hope you see their in-name games and that we have a nice conversation about it.
All right, well, I see their in-game names, but I also got them on the list. So we got Hero Aster, Boom, Royalty, and they're going against Lunatic, Sheena, and Minecrafting Dad. Now, Minecrafting Dad, he always draws a crowd because he's our lovable, older fella, big family man. So you never wish anything bad on the Ninjas, but maybe a little bit of karmic justice coming around. So what are you thinking between these two sets of teams so far?
Oh man, the Ninjas have given everybody in the league a hard time. Honestly, I think this. You know what? Never mind. Spartans are dead. I'm not gonna talk about it. But they're a pretty dang good team, man. They're definitely everyone's looking at them, and I think they've only lost one game this series, so I don't know if this instant game 1 loss is gonna be a big deal for them. It really depends on if Luna is gonna keep that ninja strength or make a little kink in their armor, and Bandits might be able to wiggle their way through.
Well, Luna, he was a really good player. Back in, I believe, Season 3, he was actually up there for either in the running or did win the MVP of the season. So, good player in his own right when he's able to actually get out there, get smart, and play with his group. But obviously, they didn't play him very much. They meant to last week, but ended up being Waddill that came in, played. So, maybe there's a little bit of topsy-turviness going on in the Ninjas camp. And but this has otherwise been a pretty substantial and pretty stellar franchise overall. You got the Ninjas having the number 1 seed in the Champion League, Ninjas, I guess, with the number 5 seed in the Vanguard League, and of course this one coming in number 1 in the Challenger. Really
imagine having your 4th be a last season MVP. That just goes to show that the Ninjas are just crazy.
Just depth at the roster. And so we're actually going to give you guys a little bit of a statistical comparison as well. And we've added one extra stat. So throughout the season, we have an algorithm that has been weighed against every single player based on, each of the individual stats, be it goals, assists, saves, shot percentage, and of course, just participation out in the field for their overall score. And so MVPR, and we're going to be having some voting this next coming week when it comes to who you guys think is the best MVP of the season. But we've totaled out the entire 4 set of each one of our players from their squads. And so total MVPR is that bottom stat right there. So overwhelmingly so, I'd say. Well, not even overwhelmingly so, but Ninjas looking like a really stout group. Offensive as heck, but on the defensive side, and their accuracy does lack at least a little bit. And so they aren't going to have, at least on the Bandit squad, they said they were not going to have their captain and call me Kenneth. But I played with Boom and Royalty last night. And it's a struggle. When you're in Challenger League, if you actually connect and hit the ball, these guys are pretty good. I saw some double taps. They were, they were showing some stuff. Do you think a lack of Waddill on the side of the Ninjas is really going to hurt them?
I don't think so. I think with Luna being, if it was anybody else but Luna, if it was an actual 4th, then yeah. But I don't think the Ninjas are gonna lose a game past this given game. And I really like the Bandits. I like all the players on the team. I believe Royalty. No, I'm thinking the wrong person. I thought he subbed in a game for us, but they're good players, and I like them personally. They're definitely some of them are active in the Discord and things like that. But I don't think they're gonna give the Ninjas a hard time.
Well, right now, in case some of you may or may not have known, we're just waiting for the Ninjas to actually shore up their squad. For some reason, their 3rd is not here. And as a reminder for all of you playoff teams, day one is the only day that you can use a Smurf. Why did I say Smurf? I'm reading someone's thing. Day 1 is the only day that you can use a sub. Wow, that really got in my head. We've had a lot of things throughout the season.
Are we talking about Smurfs already?
So day 1
we can have this conversation.
I know. Day 1 is the only day that you can have a sub for your team. Now, by that I mean you can use a free agent sub or someone who has designated themselves as a season sub overall. Now, day 2, you can still sub from your own, team's franchise. So say like they had all 4 for the Ninjas, but Wadil was like, well, I gotta, get out of here, and Luna comes in mid-match. That's still fine. So, those kinds of rules are still in play.
So what are the Ninjas options right now? Can they get a sub from the Discord? Can they get a sub from the sub pool?
So
what are
they
they
can,
looking for?
So they can go to the to the free agency. So you would go over to the Challenger League free agents, and then or to the free agent subsection, and then you'd be able to hit them with a @T3 or with the @sub @free agent. Be able to pull from anyone they need, as long as they still sit as a challenger. And there's a few that are still out there that have hung around all season. And those
Is
guys
that
are
a
pretty
game
great.
loss?
No. So it is not a game loss as long as it is a legal pickup like that. You only take a game loss if it is someone from exterior of the league that is at a legal rank. So they would start out at 2 losses if they took someone outside of that. That'd be bad. It'd be really,
So
really
yeah, they'd only have to lose 1 game to have a problem.
to be quote unquote technically swept. So that'd be
That would be hilarious. This would be a very, very quick opening to
it'd be
the
bad.
stream.
That's honestly why we're kind of
We'd have to fill it with conversation.
Yeah,
You and me.
Yeah, and,
How you been? How's your life?
It's pretty good. I was busy yesterday. I passed out and just decided, screw work today. And so I stayed home, burned some PTO. It was fine.
So you have a 3-hour drive.
3.5. 3.5. In one direction.
So you,
For reserve work only. That's twice a month. Twice a month. So
I don't want to DDoS you, but you work in our nation's capital, right?
I work somewhere around it. Around.
Okay. Do you know that you're only 3 hours away from me?
I do. Tim has been hiding for the past 2 years. I don't know why.
Let's get this land casting going.
I mean, we really could. So for those of you at home, I am planning, or at least thinking about heavily, doing kind of a mix of online / physical LAN here in like the next year. Maybe not season 6, but maybe season 7. So maybe a year from now. And we'd be able to go to this local place nearby. And so for those of you that would want to make the trip, you could do an FLG meetup. We could have a big thing of it. It could be a party. We could hand out FLG t-shirts. And then the rest of you, if you can't make it, you should still compete for your playoff position online. So I think it'd be great. I think that'd be really, really fun. So I don't know. People may not want to fly all the way out to over here just for some random thing. We definitely would have to figure out how the playoffs work in that regard. But I'd be down, honestly. That'd be so fun.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I'm definitely down for a meetup. We just have to find everybody who's nearby, and then we'll all go like it's Playlist Live or some stuff. And then we can all have rent an Airbnb. Forget work. We don't need it.
We could have a barbecue at my house. Just throw a bunch of people in the basement. You guys go in the backyard. Just have fun.
We can be the internet stars we always wanted to be.
FLG LAN, be fun. And so I'm gonna check in a little bit with our current boys over in Ninja Land.
So I'm talking to them right now. It seems like they are trying to find a sub.
Okay.
But it does not seem anyone is available. So if they can't find anybody,
They will have to play a 2v3.
They'll have to play a 2v3.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And those of you that are from across the ocean, I wouldn't expect you guys to come over here. So, that'd be fun. Let's see. Salty Taco is a free agent. He is in Open Room 1, and I know for a fact that the boys on the side of the Bandits, both Boom and Royalty, both know him. So if you want us to try and get a hold of him, that's the way to do it. Let's look over here real quick. Make sure there's plenty of peeps available. And we apologize.
Of course. There's some hiccups here.
It's an entire season.
Yeah.
You never know.
You know how I've always wanted to start off playoffs is by sitting here and talking about how there's not enough people in playoffs.
So,
teams are.
And that's why we always love when you guys, as free agents, even if you are not able to play with a team for the entire season or otherwise, come in, come play. Salty Nas, just like I knew, he said I knew he would be there. So there's either Salty
said
Taco.
Salty Taco,
Well, there's
but
Salty Taco,
sure.
Salty Nas. There's one
They're
or the
both
other.
salty.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
Salty
both very
Taco.
salty.
But-
Yeah, I just talked to him. He said he's down the sub for this.
Okay, so it looks like we got another sub, which is let's see what Minecraft did. We can play a 3v2. They have a sub. There. I think they'd rather play with a 3v3 and a sub than with a 3v2.
Yeah,
Well, let's get Salty Taco
I
in those
can't
chats,
move him
baby.
down there.
Okay,
I can't move him down
so
there.
I'm gonna give him a roll, and then you guys should be able to do it. There you go. So go ahead and move him on down.
Make sure you move Taco,
yeah,
make sure you move
Nos.
Nos, not Taco. They have very similar names. It's very confusing, and we're gonna DDoS Taco
Wait.
so we don't get confused.
Salty Nos?
Yeah, Salty
Move
Nos.
Nos.
Where's he at?
He's
In open room 1.
Oh,
No, that's Taco.
got it. Yeah,
No,
I
they're
see.
both
He's
in
there
open
now.
room
He's there
one.
now.
Both in
next
open
to each
room.
other.
All right. Okay. So.
They're salty squared.
So the good news is that the entire time we've been talking has been the amount of time it would have taken to probably do game 1. So no real loss,
That's great.
which is fine.
I mean, we figure things out. Sometimes it's rough. Sometimes we do it.
Okay, so now with Nos coming in, this is an entirely different makeup of this particular team. So,
Okay, so the only person who has constantly played on the Ninjas team for this game is Minecraft Dad. Luna has had 1 game. Minecraft Dad being their constant third. How do you think Minecraft Dad and Salty Nos are gonna do with Luna?
This is gonna be weird. I don't know what to do, which means
Yeah.
I'm gonna open up to you guys. If you guys think one way or the other of whether this team is screwed or if they're just fine and good to go, please react to both that bet and this poll. Let's see. Let's give you guys a chance to vote. How do you think it's gonna go? Will the ninjas be able to take it and defend Neo Tokyo, or will it be the bandits that take, over the entire city and be able to take past this game? Because honestly, right now things are just wild. They're wacky. We don't know really whose team is supposed to be what. This is not the ninjas we know and love from the entire season, which means this entire team could be out of the playoffs in a hurry. We're going to be getting down to the field in just a moment as all of our team shows up. And I love the naming conventions for the bandits.
Yeah, so everyone here will see every player on the Bandits team has Bandits versus C3 Smurf team dash their name. Everyone except for Royalty. So Aster and Boom here. And I guess a big problem, not a problem, but a big rumor around is that they kept their ranks down on the Ninjas team. I believe Wadil and Sheena, respectively. And I think everyone's just kind of salty that they're just the team to beat. They're a little hard.
Well, it's time to put up or shut up then, because as big as their ranks may be, right now it's the most even playing field that you could have between the bandits and the ninjas. It's time to get to Neo Tokyo, and it's time for match number 1 of the first day of playoffs for the Challenger League to begin. Let's go. All right,
It looks like we have a late join here from Minecraft Dad. Ooh, lost connection.
All right, we're going to reset this because we are going to make sure that, we're going to reset that one. That is unfortunate. Minecrafting Dad actually ended up coming out of that one with a disconnect. So we're going to reset the match and make sure that this is even and fair.
I have gotten 3 phone calls within this time casting, and I can't answer any of them.
Fantastic. I mean, you can if you want. Just make sure that
On stream?
Yeah, make sure we all hear.
Okay, let's see. Hello?
Patrick, it's Gil.
Hey, Gil. I am streaming, and you're on stream right now. Say
Hello, Gil. Hello, Gil.
Can you open the door real quick?
Say what?
Can you open the door real quick?
That would require me to move from my computer, Gil.
Are you playing Rocket League?
Wacket League? Yes, I am playing Wacket League.
Oh my god.
Well, here, Monkey Man can tell you about this amazing first game while I spend 2 seconds opening a door.
Well, hello, Gil. So we here at the FLG are starting off with our Challenger League playoffs for Season 5. We're trying to get into the Ninjas versus the Bandits. And are you Phoenix's best friend? He's not talking to me, guys. It's fine. These guys are weird. All right. We're going to try and get back into this series, and hopefully it'll be a little bit better for everyone. So, let's get right back down to the gambit. I apologize, you guys, for the wackiness of Challenger League. This is exactly what I expected when it comes to this particular... Oh, my goodness.
All right, well, this has been a fantastic first game and opening stream. Everything's going right as our professional league always does.
Of course. So I need you to radio cast for me for a second because I have to get the volume thing back up. So,
Radio casting. All right. Well, it looks like ninjas and bandits are finally here. Minecrafting Dad having a lot of ping issues. He's up here in 8828, which is giving the ninjas a very good start and keeping bandits in the back.
Okay, so I am now back in, so everything is fine.
Okay.
All right, gotta love it. Gotta love playoffs going as they are. So, the Bandits, no one has scored, and a lot of ping issues. But hey, you know what?
And there he goes.
Did he already lose connection? All right.
Oh, he sure did.
All right, well, we're gonna continue with game number 1. See how things gonna go. Oh.
So the ninjas, after finding a sub, still end up in a 2v3
Oh
with their
my God.
only common player losing connection.
We're gonna tell them to continue.
Okay, good. Yep.
Oh,
Well,
and
this seems... Okay, well, here we go. It looks like the bandits are already taking advantage of the ninjas' misfortunes and scoring their first goal.
oh my goodness. Salty says he's reconnecting, and so we're gonna just continue play as it is. It's unfortunate, and you never want this kind of stuff to happen, but you know what? It is. So,
If it should happen to any team, I prefer it be this team. So I am honestly not that butthurt about this.
yeah, zero bias in the casting booth. With you.
Zero. None.
Absolutely.
Spartans should have won the series. Whatever. League. Whatever. That's fine.
Salty. It's Minecraft and Ed coming back into the game. Looks like that we will have at least a little bit of a consistency now between these two squads. The Ninjas down by 1 in the opening minute and a half. Confusion on the back end. Minecraft and Dad already trying to get back to work, telling everyone that everything's okay. Dad's home. Royal going for a pass, not able to field it. And Salty, so far, not really been able to kind of gear into what the Ninjas can really do against this bandit group. And honestly, even with the 2v3, they only got the 1 point.
Yeah. I feel like they're going to keep it, though. As I say that, Luna does some crazy stuff. But I feel like the bandits are going to keep this one.
Yeah, so far, doing quite well.
Not with that play.
Yeah,
not with that play at all.
They're kind of getting downfield and just expecting mistakes to happen instead of being able to shore up their own offense. Now, a little
Well,
bit.
these 3 Ninjas players, they haven't played together at all.
Ever. Not once.
So this is them getting their first game in together. And Salty Nos can't even be warm. He didn't even know he was going to play.
It's very true. For those of you coming in a little bit late, and thank you so much for the reminder, Links G. This is technically game 2 because they come in with a game 1 loss due to a penalty that they have to have applied. A little bit of an overcommit from the post, and Lunatic's just going to score.
Yeah, I guess Shinra and Wadil are texting Luna and say, "Don't lose this for us. You better win this game."
And
as
Minecrafting
soon as
Dad is
Minecrafting
gone.
Dad loses
Oh.
connection.
They may have to look into getting a second sub, which...
You know what? Let me jump in there. Let me jump in there and play for the Ninjas.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not biased at all. I will definitely play to my heart's fullest and make sure they win the game.
You know, if Bandits get
not
beat here on a 2v3, that'd be something. Oh, going boost over ball. Salty, he wins over 1. He's trying to take it from the sidewall again, from the back corner. Boom, arches it way over, but Luna's there!
Oh,
he's getting the
man.
dunk. This 2v3 is starting to beat on the Bandits.
I come on, man. I want the Ninjas to lose. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it anymore. Come on, man. Like, ease up. I thought the 2v3 would be good, and it's just not.
For
And
those of you
Luna's just-
confused, this is a 2v3, proving it on the screen right now. So, yeah, these guys are, if you are, it is the most frustrating thing ever, but you can very easily lose 2v3s. You cannot just suddenly relax just because one less player is on the field, because there's plenty of ways to rotate and make this kind of positioning work. Boom.
And things I've seen a lot is when you get in a 2v3 situation, the 2 players instantly go into 2s mode and get their rotations down. The 3 players instantly just go crazy, thinking they have all the room and the boost and the space in the world, and they start making mistakes. And it's happened more than countless times.
They're going to need to start demoing. They're going to need to start being overly toxic and taking their boost on the back end. Luna didn't end up grabbing that midfield boost. He was working for the forward corner. Now he's dribbling around 1, but boom, there for the big clear. Nice pass over to Royal. Royal not able to field it. The Bandits are actually down 1 in this 2v3. Aster not said his name a whole lot of times, and Minecrafting Dad is now back, which makes this even more difficult for the Bandits.
I mean, they only have to sandbag for 44 more seconds. I think the Ninjas have this game. I'm not gonna lie.
Salty going for a pass to the sidewall. Minecrafting Dad can get there. Now, as they advance, Minecrafting Dad just trying to hang on to his router and stay connected for as long as possible. 30 seconds. Salty Nos neutralizes it at the midfield, and now it's a 2v1. Aster waiting on an outlet pass, but that will never come. 20 seconds remaining, and they're probably gonna win this 2v3.
Not only do the Bandits have to play with the mindset of, being the team not picked to win, they also have to pick in for teleporting Minecrafting Dad, who can be in or out of the game, depending on whatever he wants.
Oh, boom. They have to keep this airborne, and they're going to put this straight to the corner, and this one will be up on the wall. Aster,
All of the Bandits are here.
he's going to have to carry it. He will get challenged. That flick will go nowhere. It comes out to the ground, the
Oh
kill, and the
my
Ninjas
God.
take game number 2. Oh my goodness.
I can't believe the Ninjas won that. There is nowhere where anybody thought the Ninjas had a chance in this. Honestly, look, Salt has 98 points. This is Luna. It should be Luna versus Bandits. This is what this game should be.
And then at the end of that game, Minecrafting Dad loses his connection.
Lose connection again.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, good lord.
All right, so obviously we have no idea what's gonna happen. This is Challenger League, just
This is the most interesting and impressive league that we have.
the most impressive is definitely a word that I have no earthly idea. So okay, even when the Bandits are given the advantage, it doesn't seem like it is. So
I think they're just losing their cool. I think they have the hand, and Luna's smacking them, because they think they're big stuff. They're all talk. And
Oh,
Luna
yeah.
said, "Nah, I'm gonna get everybody. Everybody's going down."
So Luna just kind of went out there and he's like, all right, if we have to be in this particular situation, I'm gonna lay the smack. So, and the Bandits just have not been patient. They have plenty of times to let Luna come upfield, but they have to kind of cut him off, make sure they don't just let everything develop in his favor. You have the numbers game. You have the ability to, take advantage of these kinds of these issues. And so I believe that we finally have Minecrafting Dad back with us. I could be... No, Sheena's on the field. All right, so Sheena... So Sheena has now replaced Minecrafting Dad and is going to be able to play. So this is a much tougher squad, and the Bandits did not take advantage when they had the opportunity to do so, which means this is going to be several levels much more difficult than it was before. So let's get started into game number 3, because
Can I go back and change my Twitch vote poll?
no.
And the Aster is asking if they can switch mid-game. If Sheena can come back mid-game
Not-
after the roster has been posted.
They can switch between games. They cannot switch mid-game. This is the only replacement that they will be able to do. So basically they've made their sub out. And they said, okay, this is what we're gonna do. You cannot switch anymore. So this is it. Everyone gets one switch. You get a single server reset, and you get a single switch on your sub per team. So you're allowed to do this.
Okay, with this Luna and Sheena team, I can't see Ninjas losing another game.
I don't know. Sheena just came in, so if they can get the pressure working, they can get at least past this back line, so who knows what's going to end up happening.
They're already pressuring, actually the Bandits are pressuring Ninjas here on their side, but it doesn't feel like it.
Now, Aster from the midfield. Luna just going to take a shot all the way to the post. Royalty, if we can get him focus in, focus up, and be able to get these touches on the backside of the ball. This was one of the things that they just kind of struggled with, and I can't blame all of it on being console. However, definitely it's a struggle to just get these sure connections behind the ball and make sure that they can retain possession.
Right, and it seems that the Bandits been giving the Ninjas kind of a hard time, even though I expected more out of Ninjas here.
Sheena going for one. That's a pass. Hero Aster in a 1v1 against Luna. He ends up losing it behind him. Royalty gets demoed. One more to beat. Boom with the last second save.
Good save by Boom there.
Now, Royalty tossing upfield. And yeah, just like you were talking about, there's kind of no response so far from the Ninjas. They're just trying to survive the onslaught of the Bandits, but the Bandits now a lack of boost, killing oh my.
Oh,
Did he own goal this?
yeah,
there
that
was
was
plenty of
just bad
time.
play after bad play. Yeah, Boom miscalculated the ball. Royalty got demo before he could do anything, and then
Oh,
Boom
my.
just put it back again. This is Challenger League.
All right, well, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, this is
That's all I can say for this league is yep.
Bandits
That
have
is
had
a pass.
they've had every single opportunity to make this work. They've been given a game 1 loss. The Ninjas were basically having Minecraft Dad get DDoSed, and now they own goal themselves. Like, what are they doing?
There we go.
Hey,
Okay.
hey,
Boom immediately making up for his own goal. He says if anyone's gonna score goals on this field, it's gonna be me. I don't care what goal it is.
What a pass, though, by Hero Aster. Nice and high, puts it above all 3 of the Ninjas, and everyone just sitting on the ground in net.
Yeah, that was a very good play by them. That's what they need to see. Forget Ninjas can do whatever they want. Ooh,
Yeah.
toxic.
Well, you know, and in response to that, if you actually read the rules, then you would know that you're wrong anyway. So it's fine. Lunatic trying to take it up from his own side. It will drop off, go to the backside corner. Salty Nos, it's a pass in favor of the Bandits. Boom trying to chase after it. This one going to an outlet of Hero Aster, waiting at the midfield.
And we need to see more plays in the Bandits like that, those team plays and stuff like that. I think Shinra is cold coming into this, and they need to hurry up and make some damage before he gets warm.
Salty, the sub for this Ninja group, is trying to beat a pass 2, but ends up kind of just passing it lateral. But now Lunatic taking advantage of a boostless Bandit group, and they just barely get the save. However, Sheena trying to come right back to it, kicking out his own extra teammate right there. Royalty just barely gets a little bit of extra space.
Yeah, they're starting to pressure these Bandits now. There's offensive pressure that I wanted to see earlier. Well, I didn't want to see, but I saw that was missing earlier here from the Ninjas.
I mean, even if you're like super biased against the Ninjas, you know, you like to see at least good play style and not just some random
I do
play.
like to see close games and interesting things that happen.
Yeah.
But it's like betting horses. You know, I honestly want my horse to win,
Oh!
and my horse is every. Oh, that
Nice.
was great.
Good save by Sheena. Royalty trying to continue the onslaught. It goes to the crossbar. All 3 of the Ninjas in one spot. One more. Hero Aster, he's got their boost. Royalty pre-jumped, and Hero Aster trying to do the same. Now, with that clear, Boom takes himself away from the net, looking for a soft drop-off. Boom just trying to get inside of all these attackers. The Bandits surviving a counterplay from the Ninjas.
They are just passing off offensive pressure between the two. They're just handing it off to each other. This game's very even, awkwardly. I really thought it'd be more slanted in Ninja's favor here.
Sheena, oh, a nice pinch. Boom, grabbing some extra little boost pads. So Salty Nos coming in. No one made the jump. So with 30 seconds left, the Bandits feeling it.
Lot of hesitation there by Boom. I don't know if he thought one of his teammates had it, but everybody was just not in the right position to save that. And the Ninjas here, again, with the 1-goal lead.
Well, Ninjas, you could very well try and basically sweep back since a game 1 loss. So I don't think the Ninjas were very worried at all, even when they were having to be forced to drop 1 game due to personnel and penalties. Sheena, he's going to roll back onto defense, finding himself a sure spot to keep these Bandits at bay. Hero Aster maybe getting cut off, will be slowed down at least. Now Sheena from the wall, Boom over, encroaching. Royalty has to get this airborne, it will touch ground. Sheena and the Ninjas take game 3.
And even with the Ninjas having 1 game loss automatically, they are just giving the Bandits what for. I don't think there's any hope. I don't think there's any hope beyond the tunnel.
You know,
There's no light at the end of the tunnel.
You know, there is. There really is. The Bandits are doing just fine, but they're making their own mistakes, and they're digging their own grave. There was an own goal that occurred just out of a lack of patience, and if you just kind of you know, if you keep the field in front of you and you stop making these panic moves, these guys are fine. They pushed back the Ninjas for a straight minute and a half to start to open
Monkey,
up the
there
game.
is one thing you're forgetting.
What?
This is Challenger League.
Yeah, okay.
Panic is the concept of the game.
Yeah.
The second Shinra stepped on the field, an animation of just like Super Saiyan power went around his car, and just everybody in the opposite team instantly got scared.
Well, you know what? Then it's time to bust up, put up, shut up. It's time to use Kaioken and push them back, okay? You know what? Super Saiyan God mode, get in there, hit your shots, and, you know, make these guys miss. Luna obviously didn't do much more than what Salty did, and Salty was just given a shot from the post. Come on, guys. Come on.
Shinra is he just takes up so much space in the field, like pressure wise and actual, you know, ball touching wise, and it's yeah, like Ark says, it's inevitable to panic, especially at ranks this low. It's easy to mess up gameplay because you whiff even when you're not worried here in this league, but the second you know, own goal and your team's mental stability starts lowering, like they couldn't win a game when everything was on their side, and now Shinra's against them, and they honestly feel like they probably don't have a game.
Well, maybe we'll be the last one. A little bit of a love nudge from his teammate. Boom. Flying upfield. And yes, for those of you that are curious, semifinals, quarterfinals, and anything that is in that range, both high and low of the playoffs, are best of 5. Now, when we get into the finals and into the grand finals, it is best of 7. So this is still like regular league play in terms of series. Nice shot, goes to the post. Maybe trying to follow it up, but boom, hangs it high.
Hits it away. This is what I'm talking about. They have these plays in open nets, and they're just panicking. They think they need to touch it. There was a second, you know, bandit there. He could have done anything with it. But he just didn't touch this.
Honestly, yeah, they're just taking away their own opportunities. Hero Aster, unable to get a back pass going. Sheena with a high hopper. Boom, able to intercept. And now he's trying to come back to the ball. Burning a lot of boost. That's one thing I want to see them start to retain their resources and not kind of pre-jump too much. But the Ninjas now looking for the counterplay. Sheena looking for a straight line, and Salts, he was upfield of him looking for the outlet pass. Another shot coming back. Boom with a backflip. And he says he's been trying to practice getting a little bit better at these defensive saves in awkward situations.
It is showing here in this game. I was just going to say that he's been saving a lot of passes.
No. And just an easy give and go. Sheena takes a long bomb shot, and Royal T just can't find the ball.
Sometimes that's all it takes. It just takes hitting it and walking up next to it. You know, a player like him, you just think he's going to do something else with it, and sometimes he can just not do anything with it and let it fall right in.
You know, we saw that from you last week.
I know, shut up. Anyway, these players are great. I wouldn't talk trash about these guys if I couldn't talk trash about myself.
It's true. That's what we all do. Oh, Boom. All right, we need to start talking to Boom about his stick sensitivity because he has backflipped I don't know how many times so far. Royalty trying to look for a pass over to him, but no, it's me, Hero Aster. I believe he's waiting patiently at the low side of the post. Boom. Trying to field it. Not own goal towards his own. Oh, my goodness. Royalty.
Boom is a great player for either team, honestly. You don't have to. You don't care what team he's on. Goals are gonna get scored.
Boom. Waiting until he sees the whites of the eyes of Sheena, and Royalty just trying to outpace Salty Nos. Salty Nos doing much better for this group than he did in his debut with the Mob whenever he was helping them out as a free agent. Oh. It's on the ceiling.
And we're about almost halfway through the game, and it's pretty low scoring. There's only 3 players who are above the 100 mark. Luna just made it there. And it really feels like Boom is touching the ball any chance he gets, and Shinra is taking any possession anytime he can. Oh!
Hey, nice little chip shot.
Nice.
Hero Aster, he just kind of finds the defense sleeping. Gotta wonder why they were waiting so long for this one. Maybe just kind of rotated in. Oh, just kind of, he was pointed towards his near post, and it was a far post shot.
Well, hey, maybe. I mean, if they can get one more goal, they only have to take 2 more games. They only have to win 2 games. There is hope, like you said.
Well, they've technically not even won one. They got there by virtue of a default. And now Royalty. Oh, maybe, just maybe, that's a double commit. Boom, the last man on deck. It's going to be Salty Nos and Luna. Trying not to bump his own teammate at the crossbar. Or at the crosshair, rather. Sheena Passing over Salty Nos, who is just sitting on midfield boost, hoping.
on midfield boost.
That's
Perfect.
That's a pro strat. Luna going for the big show. Salty Nos trying to dig in, and now a lateral bean. Go over to Hero Aster. He gets underneath it. This is gonna go all the way down. Crossbar save by Luna. Boom.
They're trying, man. That's all I can say. The Bandits are trying.
And Sheena, they're trying to demo the crap out of him. Aster,
You need to.
gonna go
The only
for-
problem is when Sheena gets out of the play, you have to deal with Luna. Luna's kind of playing shadow here because Sheena, he knows Sheena is the player. So Luna's
Luna.
given possession up.
Oh, he's definitely given up a lot of boosts and positioning, but he still goes on the attack. Salty Nos, it just has to be Royal. And this is the patience. When the ball's coming at you and you're the last man remaining before it's heading towards the net, no reason to double jump too early. A nice little takeaway from Sheena. Now Luna and Salt holding the back line, but the Ninja's still in the attack. Boom, dropping into Hero Aster, and he's looking for a pass back to Boom, who has no boost. This will be a slow counter, but a nice dunk. Hero Aster can't get a hold of it. Now Sheena, he's gonna go and take flight all the way towards the net, and Royal steals it away.
Yeah, good attack by Royal. He didn't wait until he got super close to the net.
Salty just trying to get away from Boom.
Good
That's
pass.
a drop off, and Hero, he still goes for the shot. 30 seconds left. Bandits in a precarious situation. A loss here will end the series and force them to go to the low side of the
Oh.
bracket, and it will go up to the post. Hero! A drop from Boom. He's looking for Royal. They kill Luna. Sheena into the corner, looking for the clear. That's a miss. Salty. It goes to Boom again. Game 4, we may hit overtime. That's a high hop and a lot of boost. Who has it? Might end up dying on the ground, and they will not let it die. Luna has to go for a long clear, and now we do so.
There was a point there I wanted to point out. I didn't want to cut you off, but Royalty, after passing the ball, there was one defender left. He went for a aerial demo, which is smart. And if you could have got it, they would have got that goal. But it was a very smart play by T there. I'm gonna give him some credit.
Nice little upward touch. Sheena helps it for the Bandits. Low side corner coming. Great counter to be able to shut down that would be clear, and it's still heading lateral. Sheena trying to adjust to it, and a great challenge. She's not going to let Hero and his group get further upfield.
This early Bandit pressure is nice. I like to see this.
Double commit from the defensive goal line. That's going to put Boom in an awkward situation. That's a drop off. Could be the kill. Still on the crossbar, and it's in. That's a 3-1 win for the Ninjas as they head towards the finals.
Yeah, that jump there. The two defenders jumped for it, and at that point, you're just doing everything you can to scramble back into the front of the ball, and they just couldn't make it there in time.
That is a 3-man stack of panic. And so the Ninjas, regardless of having a game 1 loss, it will be them who makes it to the winners finals, which will be next week. So they no longer have to play at all tonight. So they're good to go. That's all they had to do. So the Ninjas, congrats. You have forced the Bandits into a sticky situation where they will have to figure out how to take out the loser of this next match, which is going to be the Mob and the Avalanche. This one starts off normal without a game 1 loss. So,
With all players involved?
I'm thinking, I don't know what's going to happen. Forthcoming.
Let's hope.
Yeah,
You know?
it's going to be a wild one, but we're going to be taking a brief break. We'll be seeing you guys in just a few minutes as we get our next match set up for the Season 5 Challenger League. They are having playoffs for day 1 starting now. After this next match is an elimination match. Who will survive going on to day 2? Find out soon with us.
Yeah.
welcome back, everyone. I'm Hail Monkey Man, and once more, we're getting ready for another bout into the Challenger League. It is our second match of the evening between, I believe, the Mob and the Avalanche. We have everyone set and ready to go, but we're going to take a quick look at our rosters, and I believe that we have Phoenix joining us again.
Partially, I was in the mob chat trying to figure out why they have push to talk on, and someone told me to fix push to talk by Alt F4ing, and I listened to them. And then I had to restart my Discord because apparently I fell for the oldest trick in the book.
You are naive. That is beautiful and so cute. Oh my gosh.
And it was Balthier. I hate him so much.
He's great. Oh, he's the best.
No.
Well, and for those of you that are curious, I did Alt F4 my own beard off my face. So yeah, that's gone. All right.
If
So
you're watching the stream, do not Alt F4. We
Please-
need your views.
just F5 to refresh.
There you go.
So I can hear myself through your mic, just so you know. Anyway, we have Moki Joe, Balthier, and Exotic Stew. They're going without Krister Bob today against Rap, Icy Panda, and Luke. They're going without Redline today. Neither squad is using their captain. Don't know exactly who set that up or exactly why, but let's take a little insight into our setup between these two. The Mob overall has a pretty good team and seems to hold a slight statistical advantage, but I don't know. The Avalanche, they were able to take advantage of them last week and swept them. Both these groupings have been So both these groups have basically been playing rematches of their final week play-ins. So without Thunderbirds and without Spartans, it's obviously just the same. But I don't know. I think this could go advantage to the Mob. Balthier getting in there could take things out. What's your play, Phoenix?
Nah. Now it's Avalanche all the way. I'm gonna buy an Avalanche T-shirt.
Oh, is that what's happening? Oh, okay. So
I'm gonna. You know what?
Okay.
The Mob are as good as the Ninjas to me now. Forget this.
Dang! All right. Well, let's see if you can put up or shut up with that kind of call. We're gonna go down to Urban Central. Not been here all season, but this is technically the home field of the Mob. Let's see if they can actually find a little bit of luck here. And now that they have Moki Joe, to be honest, I think this is gonna be a huge advantage for the Mob. What a save to start things off. Why are they saying all red line rip? Did I not read this right? What's happening?
I don't know. I guess Redline is dead. Rest in peace, Redline. We will hold a memorial service for you.
Rest in
For
peace,
whatever
red
happened.
line. All
Rest
right.
in peace, Redline.
So from their own back line, Exotic Stew trying to get back up the field as the Avalanche have come under pressure early. Moki Joe with the drop-off. He's looking for Balthier. He's taken to the Dominus. A little bit of flat car antics. Going for another little pass. Nice one, but Rap staying in prime position. Ooh. So far, the Avalanche have been pushed well back for the first 60 seconds. However, we're just now getting around to the opening minute, coming to a close. And Avalanche seeming a little bit starved for both position and for boost.
Yeah, I want to see Balthier doing more stuff. I know Icy Panda, when he starts rolling, he can carry the whole team, but he seems to be stuck here with 14 points and not being able to help his team very much.
Moki Joe has been going for quite a few different passes, and Exotic Stew was going for a counter play against Rap. Cool Hand Luke out here as well, as he's upfield waiting on a play from, I believe, Icy Panda. Now Rap continuing the same. He's going to try and challenge against Moki Joe. And a lot of this seems to be kind of normal game one style stuff, where they're just kind of trying to establish who's going to retain possession, who's going to maintain momentum. Balthier going to take to the front side post. Moki Joe and him doubling up. He's going to look for maybe demoing people, but instead it's going to be a follow-up from behind. And now with the counterplay, Icy Panda looking for a shot that never was to be. Not really finding too many people. We see Moki Joe consistently moving upfield for the Avalanche, and that he's trying to get these like corner setups, but nothing really able to complete.
Yeah, nothing really spicy going on with these two teams. Whenever they get an opportunity, they whiff, just like that. It's happened several times on both teams right now.
Ooh, Icy Panda looking at Moki Joe, and he goes for the full commit. This one a setup.
Ooh, good pass, but no one was there for it. Rap went off the back and boost.
Back pass to Rap, who's able to pinch it from the low side corner. Moki Joe's gonna go through all of his boost. Maybe get a flip reset on it. Does so. Moki Joe coming out here with some antics.
We didn't do anything with it, but yeah, you got a flip reset.
I mean,
Congratulations.
in Challenger League, do you expect anyone to get a flip reset?
I mean, did you see? Actually, that's not a flip reset.
Okay.
Never mind.
That's more of just a flip.
No, I was gonna say, did you see Lethal Tim's clip? Clip. We were he was going against Mr. Manager, and he was 1v1 and going straight for the net, and he sat on top of the ball to slow it down and scored that way.
Well,
It was very interesting. If you want to check out the clips we have in our Discord.
of course. We'll check that out later. But so far, less than 2 minutes remaining in game number 1. Both these teams looking for the first goal of the series. Icy Panda trying to continue this shot of would-be pass. Balthier hasn't been able to go as demo happy as he often intends to do. Balthier to the backboard, set up for Exotic Stew. Exotic Stew going for a dunk, can't get
See?
behind it.
Again, man, they keep setting up these passes, and their passing plays are great. The centering plays are pretty great, but no one's ready for the second touch. No one's there to capitalize on these opportunities.
Exotic Stew, the last whenever he's been able to actually play for these for the mob, he's been kind of the big carry. But I mean, this little trio right here is a pretty strong set of players of Balthier, Exotic Stew, and Moki Joe. Rap barely able to defend the post. Now is Luke trying to pace his way upfield. Now Rap looking to shadow against Moki Joe. There's a nice outlet. Luke went for the commit. Now it's a 2v1. Exotic Stew maybe going for the demo. No, he's going for the dunk. And a great save, but a follow-up.
There
And
we go.
Balthier is able to put one in, and 45 seconds left.
And even though Moki Joe, sorry, not Moki Joe, the Exotic Studio missed that first one, Balthier was there for the next touch. Like I was gonna say, the mob definitely has the player advantage here. But I want to, they didn't score it until the last minute. So what does that say about the mob here?
I mean, maybe that's more about the... Well, okay. What it says about the mob is that they've not been able to finish their actual offense. And they've been kind of slow on to actually make connection with the ball. Maybe just a little bit of anticipation versus a finish. But the Avalanche have been at least consistent in their defense to get in the way and force the mob to at least not complete. Now Balthier, pass over to Moki Joe. He's going to back up into it, maybe get in the way of Rap. Rap going sideways, going to try and dodge the demo, cannot do so. Icy Panda, this is going backboard, and Balthier is going to shut it down to the corner. Less than 10 seconds remaining. The mob looking to at least quietly take a 1-0 win in game number 1.
Yeah, so they got there. They got their win, but it wasn't as much of a landslide as I thought it was. I think the Avalanche still have a fighting chance here.
Yeah, it's whenever this happened last time, even though it was a sweep last week, if I can't quite remember, but I believe it was just as close, like 1-goal separations. Imagine Alt F4 to push to talk. Balthier's memeing.
Oh
it out.
my god.
All right, so thus far, yeah, it was pretty much mob pushing Avalanche against the wall, like towards their own net, for at least 3 to 3.5 minutes, and Avalanche with very few responses. Yet, true actual attacks and shots, barely just a 1-shot advantage to the mob. So, I don't know.
Yep. You know what the mob's missing? Their captain. I want to see Christopher Bob go out here and make
I know
some
you
media.
do. I do too. I do too. I do too. He creates quite the amount of clips, we shall say.
Yeah. He is definitely
All right.
definitely our star media player.
Well, we are going to be coming out with game number 2 as we advance forward for possibly the mob, assuring themselves up into a rematch against the Ninjas. Remember that epic tale that we had in the middle of the season. Maybe you get to see a repeat of the same, but we still have to get past this semifinal. Loser of this one is going to go play against the Bandits. That will be an elimination match to see, because that one, that is sayonara sucker. That is your finality for the entire season. Moki Joe calling off Exotic Stew. Go ahead.
Yeah, good there. So tell me, what does this game mean for these two teams?
Well-
Are they still in the game, the league? What's going on?
So there's going to be one more match for either of these teams based on who loses forthcoming. It will be a best of 5 yet again because it is technically a lower semifinal elimination match. So next weekend, what we're gonna have is we're gonna have a lower, or we're gonna have an upper final. Oh, and just whipping his way out of it, Icy Panda will let one by, and Exotic Stew is gonna bank.
I didn't even see what happened here. Exotic Dude, yeah, just cleared it over the entire mob team and sorry, Avalanche team and put it in. They were all a little forward.
Well, he cleared it over everyone, so why not? Everyone.
Yeah.
But Mob and Avalanche
Everybody.
alike. But yeah,
Every-
next week there will be a winners final, there will be a losers final, and then there will be a grand final. Now, the interesting part about that is that whoever is the winner out of this one will go on to play against the Ninjas. The winner of the final then will, obviously auto-qualify into the grand final. However, if the losing team from the or the winning team from the losers final comes up and beats the winners final winner that auto-qualified, then they will be able to force a bracket reset. So we could end up having 4 matches next week. It could be wild. Who knows?
That would be a very long stream.
That's 4
I'm
matches.
hoping-
Tomorrow we have 6.
More-
Come on.
Wait, we have 6 matches tomorrow?
Oh yeah. You thought this was this is the long day.
Excuse me?
This weekend we
Oh,
have
God.
15 matches to play. Oh, they're just beating
What
the
time are we starting tomorrow?
4 p.m. Eastern.
Good lord, I did not know that. I will not be available till later.
You know what? It's the earlier matches will be fun, and they're going to be the eliminator matches. Oh, a nice setup, a nice save! Exotic Stew going for the sky dunk, but Pokey Joe now hanging onto it from his own back wall. That one was a great save by the
Yeah,
Avalanche.
Exotic. I don't know if he was just there or Exotic Stew just kind of shot it at him. Hard angle by Exotic Stew there, but I think that was the case of right place, right time.
Now Exotic Stew
But I
going
mean-
for a big clear. See, Avalanche right now, they're starting to get on offense. Oh, and a nice bump!
Ooh.
Icy Panda's like, okay, you know what? You made me miss the first time. I'm just going to take one and put it in now.
Yeah, he sure did. He bumped him, or did he touch the ball? I'm sorry, I didn't see very well.
He did both.
Bump the defender and touch the ball to put it in the net.
Yes. That's an MVP move right there. That's good.
What a multitasking king.
Ooh, Rap going for one more, but Balthier is able to steal it. Moki Joe can't quite make the light doink of a pass. And now he's going to burn through his boost. Going for a little bit of a tipper-tapper. No one on the back end. Moki Joe establishing the lead again for the mob.
Moki Joe saying, thanks for struggling for that 1 goal you got there, but we're going to take our 1 goal lead back. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Look at that. He just kind of skimmed it off the low side of his undercarriage. Just kind of,
He just walked it in.
Just kind
Said
of,
whatever. Man, it's just casual, scoring. He's a casual champ.
just casual things.
Just casual things.
Well,
No, this is not casual, because this is pre-
Are you okay?
Pre-finals.
Are you okay?
I think I'm having a stroke.
You're having
I
a
think I'm having a stroke.
That's
I think I'm having a stroke.
I think you're dying.
Oh, good lord.
Off the
This
ceiling.
is Rocket League.
Did you forget the name of the game?
I forgot what the pre-qualifiers, pre-match. I forgot
Oh,
that word.
boy.
Whatever the heck these are.
Oh, you did. You dying.
Dude, playlist live. What is this? What are we doing right now? What game is this?
This is just IRL
Hello?
talking, just chatting.
I thought we were just having a normal conversation.
We're just hanging out here. Panda, I'm gonna roll away. Rap needs to get back to business because he's just gonna let Balthier stroll on in and get another score.
Balthier finally waking up and doing Balthier things,
Rap?
Rap just had a very bad recovery there. I think he took a nap, and then he woke up, and then the ball was already there. So
Rap's taking a nap, going for the FAP, and he can't get back to be able to get in the way of big Balthier. Oh my goodness.
that was
Yep.
really close to.
Yep.
No, never mind.
I said it.
Yeah, you sure did.
I did.
What an offensive pressure by Izzy Candy.
It was. So Avalanche crumbling under the own weight of the snow and ice that built up. Moki Joe trying to get some space for Balthier, who's going to hang out on his side wall. Moki Joe now, after all of the Avalanche just takes themselves out of the play, trying. Look at this. Look at this. Going to come down. Shot coming in. Exotic Stew missing off the top 90. Balthier in the way. Stew might
You know what?
have a
We
fast
don't need
turn.
Christian Bob anymore.
No.
I think we have our content creator right here.
Oh, he was not able to connect in time because
Can
that
we
one.
talk about the Exotic Stew shots right now?
Yeah, they're kind of wild.
He has 7 shots, 1 goal. he just has this offensive pressure, but the Avalanche is not letting him sink it back in the net.
I mean, he got one, but the other one was a takeaway
Out of 7.
out of 7. It's not a good percentage, but it's good pressure. That's all you. Oh, not calling each other off. Comms falling apart, but the Mob, they're up by 2. You start to not care once you have that established lead. 30 seconds left. Balthier, no connection, leaving for Stu to have to field. Rap turn in the corner. Moki Joe passes it to Icy Panda, and it will be him who at least gets within 1 and maybe be able to tie this in regulation.
Sorry, I was replying to the chat. What a pinch! Oh my god, into the net. That was fantastic.
Cool hand Luke, just getting a little bit of an assist. And, Icy Panda with the speed to help it out. Icy Panda, this one all the way downtown. Balthier, he said, praying for the day he doesn't whiff. He didn't whiff on that defensive play. And Exotic Stu is just going to bury this one deep because they took it away from his own teammate right here.
I was going to ask if Avalanche had a chance of coming back, but I'm going to say no.
Well, when you do that and you take it away from someone who was going to clear it, kind of bang it, then, things break down in the wrong direction.
Wait, you're not supposed to chase the ball?
I mean,
I thought you were supposed to hit ball, see ball, hit ball.
See ball, hit ball,
Ball is me.
tap ball.
I am ball.
I am the ball, and the ball is me.
Snap.
Yeah. Mob going up 2-0 in this series, and just making the Avalanche look silly on the back end of it.
Well, I mean, we had the Mob set out for the, the winning team here. Avalanche gave them, some knocks, but we're usually right on who's going to win. I don't want to say, we're going to spoil the whole league or anything, but, sometimes we're right.
Bandits will win the entire league.
Bandits will win. Actually, Spartans. Can we get Spartans to win?
Spartans in the chat. Come on. Just hit them with the
Can
Spartans.
I get hashtag Spartan Spirit in the chat?
Spartan
Which
Spirit.
is that nobody liked. No, nobody liked it. I said it once and everyone told me to shut up.
Oh my god.
I thought it was a great one.
Spartan Spirit in the chat. All right, out of the 11 shots from the Mob, 8 of them came from the Exotic Stu, who came away with 2 goals, 3 saves. Doing good work out there for his boys. And 7 on the side of Icy Panda. And Rap was going to go for a big bang. They just need to get their communication together. That's kind of what we're
I believe
we're
Rap was
lacking
on the top of his car for half of the game, so I'm not sure if he was there to play the game very well.
Hey,
Did you leave the match?
I apparently did. So I guess I'm going to be joining the match. There you guys.
All right, I'm casting.
Is everyone still in the match?
No, I left the match.
Oh,
Excuse
okay.
me?
So we're gonna remake the match. Is everyone out of the match? I think the server went down. All right. So they're saying server
Server
went down.
maintenance.
Okay.
Sure did. This is just to make everyone really want to see the last game. It's building up. It's a cliffhanger. It's a cliffhanger.
Well, the Mob are looking to sweep the Avalanche, and the Avalanche may be taking on the Bandits here in a lower semifinal elimination. So, I don't know. Do you think the Avalanche can reverse sweep? Because that's what they have to do to find themselves in the winner's final.
I want to say yes because reverse sweeps are possible. It's happened, but I don't think the Avalanche are just playing worse than they usually do. I think the Mob are just playing as good as they should, and I don't think the Avalanche has the skill to beat Mob here.
I mean,
So no, I'm gonna have to go with the Mob win.
yeah, that's. So far, we've seen the Mob, if they are to let any advantage come about, it's because they're shooting themselves in their own foot. So I really will lean more towards the Mob making a big finish. But Avalanche, they have been patient. They've been worthy of the defense that they've put up. And so it's just about will they be able to continue and do so for the rest of this game. Game number 3, forthcoming. Will this be a fat sweep and the Mob going in for that rematch against the Ninjas? Or will the Avalanche be able to upset this team? They actually came in as the favorite only by record.
Can the Avalanche bury this Mob team in an inch of snow, a foot of snow, or will the Mob systematically make crimes to destroy the mountain? Is this how you do this? Am I doing this good?
Dude, well, you're getting there.
Am I like you?
It's it.
Am I like you yet?
Will the Avalanche be able to bury the mob in 6 feet of snow, 6 feet under? Here we go. You know, stuff like that.
That was pretty good. I'll take lessons later.
We'll have a casting 101 seminar after the season is over. So if you want to cast like Monkey, which is casting like a weirdo, oh my god, what a save!
Icy.
Woo! Not liking
Good.
that. Balthier immediately hitting him with the BM because he did not like that just happened. Rap.
I immediately told him how upset he was in chat. That was very quick typing. That was good lord.
I think he has that as like a macro. Just a boop.
He must.
So
That was
mad.
extremely impressive. I didn't think I'd see the day Balthier was able to type and continuously like playing for his team.
I think you do that with Alt F4. Oh, Balthier, he's flipping
Oh,
away.
F4?
Yeah, don't
All right,
do that.
got it.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Icy Panda encroaching on the Balthier. He's going to sling this all the way downfield. Exotic Stew was right at the goal line. And Moki Joe coming in for the corner. Avalanche just can't handle that many attackers in one spot.
The mob really just have each other's backs here. They trust them to make the goals, but the second they make a mistake, they're there to fix it.
Balthier, he's like, I love you, but I hate you. Why'd you do it? All right, all right in a
Panda
hole.
saying sorry, but we know he's not.
A minute and a half in. Oh, and hey,
Ooh.
Icy Panda giving that love right back at him.
Yeah, definitely. He was upset that he. I don't even know, man. Icy is just going crazy.
Oh, okay.
He's a good player. I have my eye on Icy this entire season. I don't know why. He just seems like one of the star players for me.
Oh, okay. I thought that love nudge was going to get defender right back to the ball. Moki Joe been semi-pseudo. Well, actually, no. He actually had the goal. Exotic Stew dropping it into the corner. Now, Luke, who has been fairly quiet this entire series, trying to get involved, to get this ball towards the offensive half. Exotic Stew with an easy clear. It's going to go over the midfield line, looking for Balthier. He's going to take it from the high corner. This should be a drop-off pass. Stew nearly putting it all the way in. Now, Cool Hand Luke just can't get there. I'm wondering where Cool Hand Luke's head is at, because honestly, there's been a few different times he's just not been able to make the wisest or best of plays.
Yeah, I haven't seen him much this entire time. I haven't said his name once yet, I believe.
Rap.
I don't know. I guess this mob team kind of has my eye encapsulated.
Well, they've been doing quite well, and I mean, the one time I get to see Cool Hand Luke, he's getting thrown backwards by Balthier. What a save by Stew.
Close.
He was beat vertically, but able to lean back and get a nice save. Rap shutting this one down and keeping the mob honest in their own half. Moki Joe to the ceiling. Rap looking for a shot. Balthier with a great pickup. This is going to go backboard. May end up dropping low. It will. That'll be an easy cruising, bruising goal. Icy Panda has two.
Icy doing what he needs to keep this Avalanche team, in this league. I
See,
think
it's-
I would like to see more out of Rap and Cool Hand Luke, but I mean, if you have Icy and you just need Icy, use Icy.
Maybe Icy has handed off his cool hands. Oh, no, wait. Luke handed off his cool hands to Icy to make a rap out of this series. Yeah, that's a rap? No, that's weird. That was weak.
Appreciate that they both have cold items in their name and they're
Yeah.
on Avalanche. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
I
Very-
don't know if that's obvious to everybody else, but to me right now, just noticing it.
Yeah, very thematic are the Avalanche this season. Oh, and
That's an
also
open net.
Yeah.
That is a wide open net.
Exotic Stew. They're going to tie this one up.
If you're gonna get your first goal lead in the entire series, kind of keep somebody back. I would suggest. That's my, 2000 IQ advice.
2020, when IQs are enhanced.
Play defense. That's my only advice.
A little bit of rotations, sure to fix that up. Moki Joe on the attack, and Icy Panda is going to force backboard, clears. Balthier with a nice catch. He gets the boost, going to send it on out. Going for the flip reset from the ceiling. Rap, a nice chuck, and I mean, it is now the mob's turn to play a little bit of panic for their defense. End up getting to clear off the forehead of Rap. Moki Joe expanding the field in favor of the mob. Oh, Balthier living a one-on-one with Exotic Stew, but Exotic Stew not phased. However, Cool Hand Luke.
I want the Avalanche to take another goal back. I want this game to go on longer. This game is very interesting to me. It just feels, I don't know what to expect. I want the Avalanche to win a little bit.
Oh, this one gonna have to get saved. A double commit on defense. Oh my
Oh,
God!
what a save
Oh,
by-
not quite.
Oh
That was
my
so
God.
close.
That would have been beautiful if Rab saved that. Look at this immediate turnover.
Oh, that
Whoa.
was so close.
Oh, man,
Oh,
if
my
he made that.
man. Rap.
I would have had
Oh,
Rap ultimate defender in Challenger League.
oh, I'm so happy. Oh, that was ended up turning into an own goal, but what a near about save. That came from the upper side of that backboard. Holy crap.
If we have to rate own goals at the end of this season, then that's my
Best
favorite.
own goal.
Best own.
Oh, Icy Panda
Ooh.
now having a hat trick. Regardless of how sexy that own goal was, you know the Avalanche are still in this game.
Yeah, this is the highest scoring game they've had so far, and Avalanche obviously showing you that they really, really want to stay in and keep going.
I want him to stay in after that stuff. Oh, all right. Rap. He's trying to play cool, calm, collected. Balthier with the save now. Moki Joe taking advantage of that pinch. One more rotation, and Moki Joe follows his own pass.
Yeah, they're just sealing it up. Man, I can't believe. Oh man, Mob are just going for it, really.
Still have an advantage now in the series and in this game. It could be a 3-game sweep in favor of the Mob. Icy Panda, you gotta do one more, man. At least with a setup. Cool Hand Luke, and now a pass.
Yes?
Oh, rap!
Oh no.
Cool Hand Luke has to get underneath this if there's ever a time for you to wake up and do something. Keep your team in the upper side of this bracket. Balthier to
Toss
the
it.
ground, and it will go the wayside. Mob will take the win in a 3-0 sweep.
Yeah, Balthier, absolute garbage that game. I really wanted to see him do more. Balthier, just honestly, most toxic, least talented player in the league.
Wow.
Honestly,
Is that what we're doing?
I would have rather had Christian Bob here instead of Balthier.
Wow.
Definitely would have been a better play. But you know, nonetheless, Mob, congratulations, Avalanche. I wanted you guys to put up a freaking y'all put up a match. Y'all really did. It made it an interesting match. You just couldn't get there.
As
but-
stout as their defense was, the Mob was even much more powerful offensively, and as cool as some of those saves were, or own goals even would have been, it just still went in favor of the Mob. And so now, next week, first game of the day, first match of the day is going to be the Mob versus the Ninjas in a pinnacle rematch from the season where the Mob delivered the first game loss to the Ninjas. And honestly, that 3-man group right there of Moki Joe, Exotic Stew, and Balthier, I think has all the tools they need to really go out there. And if they have a full strength, it could be Lunatic, Wadil, and Sheena, or Minecrafting Dad get in the mix. However, we have one more match left for the night. This is an elimination match. Low side of the bracket. Will the Bandits be able to defeat the Avalanche and get right back in the running? Or will the Avalanche be able to use all that crazy, wacky defense and be able to go back and face against the loser of next week's final? Give us a break. We'll be right back in here in just a few minutes. We promise this one's sure to be fun. So, give us a moment, and we shall return.
Yes, sir.
We are back, and it's time for some fun. Phoenix, we are getting ready for our final match of the evening, which is an elimination match. It's a lower semifinal matchup between the Avalanche and the Bandits. So, let's go ahead, take a look at these two sets as they get ready and join us on the field and prep their cars, rev their engines. It is once more Rap, Icy Panda, and Luke, Cool Hand Luke, versus, I believe it's going to be Hero Aster, Boom, and Royalty from the Bandits. So,
Right.
looking at these two squads, how are you feeling? Because we just saw a lot of defense that really couldn't end up like on the better side of history for the side of the Avalanche, and the Bandits, given every opportunity in the world, offensively just don't know how to finish one bit.
Yeah, they have a problem finishing, which is not a problem for me. But yes, the Avalanche, I think, have a clear, distinct upper hand here. Coming freshly off a league game already. But I think being able to play against Mob and at least give them 4. The Bandits had every chance against the Ninjas, but they let it slip through their hands. So
They did.
I don't know.
They did. It was mostly on the back of Icy Panda. I mean, they did quite well whenever he was on the counterattack.
Yeah, I did drop in the Avalanche chat and say, good luck sweeping the Bandits, and then I jumped in the Bandits chat and said, good luck trying not to get swept by the Avalanche. So I don't know if they know who I'm favoring in this match.
I'm sure no one knows at all.
No one knows. I'm not biased ever, not once in my life. But yeah, I think it's gonna be fun to say the least.
Well, we've got our differentials set up. It seems that there is there's like barely any advantage at all for the Avalanche if you look at the overall stats between these two. It's just going to be a matter of, will Icy Panda be the guy they depend upon to get the goals, or will the Bandits be able to kind of pump up their offense and really run downfield and finish things off? We're waiting for the Bandits to join us on the field. They did get the info, I'm assuming.
They sure did, and I just sent them another reminder to jump in.
Okay, cool. So Luke, his game.
Oh, they are doing something very important for the stream right now.
Of course they are.
That I really cannot wait to see.
Bandits.
They're doing something by my West.
Spartans would have won. That's great. Okay, so why do they have all 4 of them in here though? It looks like Boom left.
I don't know.
Oh my god. They are. That's so cute. Okay.
Spartans would have won.
Okay, so instead of Royalty, it looks like Call Me Kenneth, their captain, will be coming in to play for the Bandits. So it's just a matter of Boom getting back in this lobby because it doesn't look like he's here. But once he joins us, we'll be able to kind of finish off this grouping. And the winner of this one will make it to day 2. To next week, where they will be playing the loser of the match between the Mob and the Ninjas. So, precursor, so you just saw what the Mob were able to do, obviously against kind of a waning Avalanche group. But then the Ninjas, if they're at full force, I don't think really anyone can stop them. But I don't know.
Agree.
What do you think?
But you know what?
Chance?
I think if the Ninjas didn't have their specific team set up, Spartans would have won.
That is neither here nor there, sir, because the Spartans lost.
I don't know. I feel like Spartans would have won.
You guys lost against a winless Thunderbird group. Just saying.
Hey. That's
Hey.
I can't even defend that one.
No.
Actually.
That's some bold whiffs, bold words coming from some bold whiffs.
I can't imagine being the only team to lose against Thunderbirds in the entire league. I really, it's so embarrassing.
Oh my god. All right, we may have to see if we can get Boom up in here because he's the only one that's holding us behind schedule. And for those of you that are curious as well, actually it looks like he is coming in super fresh, super soon. Tomorrow we will be starting at 4 p.m. Eastern. The Eliminator matches will be the beginning of the day. So make sure you do not miss out on day 1 of the Vanguard League playoffs. We're going to get down to the field. We're going to go to DFH Stadium. This may be the only time that either of these teams will see this stadium. It's an elimination match. Whose season will end here and who will continue to go and fight for the rest of the Challenger League Championship?
Whose life of this league will be snuffed out without barely a tear dripped by any of their family members, and who will win this game? I cannot wait to see the final results.
That's very much darker than what I do. I don't know if you're. I don't know.
It was like the same. It was like the same level.
It was like the same. That's not at all. All right.
Oh, that okay.
Oh my.
Oh! Rap scores a goal. Holy!
All right.
On the opposite net.
Look at this pinch.
Rap
Wow.
just 10,000 IQ using the back of Boom car to pinch it directly in. Rap honestly is the most calculated player.
72 miles an hour. That thing stayed on the ground, wouldn't leave the floor, and still stayed 72 miles an hour. Beautiful. Infield pass, Hero Aster getting cut off and destroyed by Rap. Icy Panda trying to go for the finish. Boom with the cutoff. And Call Me Kenneth being on the field. It's gonna be I think, a much different, at least, grouping. We've seen Call Me Kenneth act a few different times, like Krister Bob, but he does a lot of good stuff on his own half as well. Now, Call Me Kenneth, or just call me Ken because he couldn't fit the rest of the words in his name anymore.
Yeah, because Spartans would have won is way more important than his whole name.
It's true. Yeah. Now,
My only request is to be able for the Spartans to win next. Can we rig the series next one like we usually rig them?
yeah,
And then have the Spartans win?
we're
next,
gonna rig the entire league next season, just like we always do.
Yeah,
That's what we
like
do.
we always do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's obvious.
Aster going for a follow-up from the post. It's going to be one from Boom. Boom sends him high, and a follow. Slow to come from Call Me Kenneth. He didn't want to overcommit and get countered. Now Icy Panda. Oh, they're going to go for the midfield touch. It will come from the paint, though. So,
Bandits, I can't tell if they're trying to put easy shots on net or they're trying to pass, but they're not going to get it past this Avalanche defense.
yeah, they're definitely trying to... It looks like they're trying to set up these corner passes, but they just really can't make it past the post. So it's a little bit of a struggle for them so far. Avalanche holding everyone at bay, and this is when their defense, actually a little bit of a bullying tactic. Boom in the last second
good
save.
save.
That was a nice shot.
Again, Boom with these saves, man. His defense training is apparently very much working for him.
Aster
Paying off.
paying and working off all those student
Paying,
loans.
Working off net.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Rap.
Sometimes my casting just shuts down and I just go
Same.
for a second.
How say
Yeah.
long word when bad word do quick? Is that?
How do same meaning, different phrase word that makes sense?
Yeah. You need more single consonant or single, what is it called? Short word. Anyway, just Call Me Kenneth. He will overcommit into Luke. And again, Luke is playing fairly quiet and he's just trying to go upfield and establish some offensive space. Avalanche haven't had to get much more than one goal so far, and that was kind of the issue with the Bandits, is that they don't really score that often, even when they have all the pressure.
I think out of however many games we've had today, what, 6, 7 now? I think only 2 games ever had more than a 1-goal lead.
You know, that's true. Call Me Kenneth trying to
think
bowl past. And,
Not the stats guy. Links isn't here, but
well,
ooh,
there's a 2-goal lead. Luke finally getting a little bit more active earlier in the series. And do you think that the Avalanche, coming off of a loss, but at least a recent series, is going to play to their advantage against the Bandits?
yeah, like I said when it started, if you listen to me, Avalanche definitely coming. Avalanche definitely coming off a game. A league game is way different than coming off of a ranked game, you know, and usual normal Rocket League that no one plays. I definitely think Avalanche has the advantage here.
Volk, no one wants your correctness, okay? Just because the word was syllable doesn't mean I have to know it. Oh, a shutdown. Luke was trying to go for yet a 3rd goal. Less than a minute and a half remaining. Rap running away. He's going to look to maybe cut this one off. It'll be Luke doing the same anyway. Boom with the handoff over to Call Me Kenneth. Icy Panda should get an easy clear, and this at least travels over the midfield line. No touch by Boom and leaving an open net. Everyone was at boost. No ball, and that's 3 up for the Avalanche.
I was gonna say Icy Panda making an easy save by Boom, just not gonna do anything with it, and then Boom just kind of whiffed. He kind of challenged it.
Yeah, he kind of he took that short hop to then boost after his flight, but he wasn't already moving in that direction, so his flight time was much longer to just go a few extra feet. But 60 seconds left.
So,
there is
yeah,
some hope.
There's some hope, but this Avalanche team is crushing right now. Do you think this is gonna hold true for the rest of the games? Do you think it's gonna be, you know, my favorite word, sweep? Is it all Avalanche all day?
I won't say it'll be a sure sweep. If they continue to let these kinds of
Ooh,
attacks
I
happen
see.
and not doing anything against the attacker, then yeah, you're sure to see more of that happening.
Oh man, look at this. Patient, put it over both of them and just kept it going. Icy Panda going crazy right now.
Two attackers saw Icy with the ball, and they turned away. As soon as their noses were facing their own net, he can just jump, fly, score. That's all you have to do.
Jump, fly, score. That is
Jump, fly,
right.
score. That's my daily mantra. I look at myself in the mirror after I've not shaved my face. I just say jump, fly, score.
Icy Panda now passing the ball for the Bandits.
Oh, they're trying to get a counter off of Rap. Call me Kenneth. This Bandit team has been quite slow from the word
Rap
go.
with the 10,000 IQ slow play there. I really want to emphasize his mechanics and IQ in that one play there.
Pure Einstein on the pitch, but this will be a game 1 4-0 for the Avalanche, taking the advantage in the series and looking like they're pretty darn confident in themselves to push the Bandits on back. The Spartans maybe would have won, but right now the Bandits not showing that they will at all.
The Spartans would have won.
Spartans would have won.
Yeah, but it just feels casual for the Avalanche. I feel like the Avalanche, they're not taking it easy, but it feels like they're not struggling that hard against the Bandits.
No.
The Bandits aren't putting up as much of a fight. They're not stealing their win here.
I see what you're doing.
Get it, Bandits? See,
I
I'm
get it,
trying.
yeah.
I'm trying
Okay.
my best. I'm trying my best.
I know you don't have much to work with, and apparently it's not much is being made to work for the Bandits. But it's not like they weren't heading downfield. They got a few shots on. They were able to save. They just let a lot of crucial mistakes happen, especially if you give a one-hopper to Icy Panda, and he's just gonna cruise over you. And then of course defenders go to the corners for boost over ball. Get the rotations down, guys, and you should be fine, and at least make this a fun series. Because right now, Avalanche, though they were beaten and bruised and bumped around by the mob, they're looking to possibly go into the lower finals.
Yeah, and I think I have Avalanche for my team here. I think it is definitely going to be Avalanche here.
Now, do you think Avalanche could be able to take the Ninjas?
Do I think that, no way, shape, or form in my mind, any hour, any minute of the day, do I think for a second, any millimeter or percentage, could anybody beat the Ninjas if they had their full squad?
Wow, that's a considerable statement right there.
Yeah. I thought about it a lot.
Boom said throw for $1, and Luke said make it 3. All right.
I go to sleep thinking about beating the Ninjas, actually.
I think we all do. We all do. Aster, 0-3. Let's go. I don't know. Oh, I think he means as a sweep. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Aster trying to take control of this ball at the post. Luke for a shot. It's very slow off the sidewall. They're looking to try and bump Boom aside. Bandits getting that pressure in their face early, and they're looking to slow down the Avalanche and want to save by Boom.
I don't understand Boom. I don't know if it's a consistency thing. Sometimes he has the best saves I've ever seen, like some Challenger people make, and then sometimes he owns goals. And I can't figure him out.
Welcome to Challenger League.
I guess the Boom would literally be the embodiment of Challenger League.
A lot of these guys will be heading into the Vanguard League next season based on the progression they've had throughout this season. So, which is always good to see. You like to see these guys go into a higher mode of difficulty, and Boom just not able to, actually no, it's Call Me Kenneth, not able to make this read from the crossbar. Tough stuff.
Yeah, Icy, I'm seeing Icy's name everywhere. Honestly, over and over again. Icy is doing his work for this team.
You know, we might need to have to talk about expanding at least the Vanguard League, just due to the fact that so many people, improve into it. Oh, that is a moniker of the Bandits' luck right there. They just throw a really nice shot on it.
and
Rap with the takeaway, speeding downfield. That's another multi-goal lead for the Avalanche.
It looked like they drew this one up on purpose. Rap just taking over for Icy Panda. He said, hey, I've seen you do your work. Let me anticipate this and jump before you do and get this goal here. Rap is Icy Panda's little baby child at this point.
Little baby child.
He is the baby Yoda to his Mandalorian.
Man,
Yeah, tough words.
man, that's real talk right there. Oh, Icy Panda trying to get in the way of Aster. He does get a bump onto the player, not the ball. Minute and a half gone in game number 2. Aster with a pinch. It will go way sideways. Call me Kenneth. Trying to wave dash his way back to the ball. He doesn't get possession nor a touch. This is on. A nice save by Aster. He's going to drop over to Cool Hand Luke. The Avalanche continuing the onslaught. Oh, this goes high. Aster realizing he's going to get his boost stolen. Now, midfield shot. Really need to start calling people off if you're going to go for those saves, because that was another near own goal.
The Bandits are just flailing in front of their net trying to stop. They only have enough time to get a little bit of boost maybe and jump right in front of the net again.
Yeah, they've got no boost. There's nothing. They might as well be in an old folks' home, have the coronavirus, and be dead on death's door.
100.
What?
Oh man, Icy Panda picked up 100. He had 94 and picked up 100 boost just to make this.
Yeah.
And it was completely open. He couldn't do anything about it. There was no defenders.
Just absolute melee at the post. Rap. Oh, he's going to get smacked, so that will at least slow him down for a moment. Call me Kenneth. He's got to be trying to figure out what in the heck he's supposed to do with his bandits right now. They seem so much just confusion, no rotations. The development over this season just seems to have disappeared. And bumps of Call Me Kenneth himself onto Aster. Nice little pinch pass. Trying to at least get to the backside of the ball.
Do you think the Bandits even think they're going to win this? Do you think they've already given up?
No, they're playing for the meme, which is respectable. Oh, but a nice give and go. Hey,
they're not going to go on quietly.
Not at all. Look at this one.
Yeah, here, looks like no one was back in the, my casting really falls apart at the end of the day, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, they scored a goal. Scored a goal, no one defended. Definitely good. Good goal. Good goal.
Boom is saying $5 final offer for a throw, but they've actually got a chance. Two minutes left remaining in game number 2. Or am I an idiot? It's game 2, right? Down.
This is definitely game 2, yes.
All right, because they lost the first one 4-0. Man, having that old man just, having a stroke. Oh,
and Aster, I believe, is 0-3.
Nearly backing up.
I kind of got scared when he did that. I feel like he was going to own goal for some reason.
Took himself away from the boost as well. He's going to steal that front corner boost, get a kill. Icy Panda no longer in the play, and a flick that goes way over. Now, boom, it goes set up. Call Me Kenneth may be forthcoming. Instead, it's going to come from the midfield line. All Bandits now going on a killing spree to try and just keep this Avalanche off kilter.
The Bandits are doing their best with the demos. I don't know if they're demoing for the meme or they're demoing for the strategic advantage here, but they are running around murdering the other team.
Well, if you can't get around, why not go through, right? That's the play.
That is true. That's how I think about like stores when they're closed, and I just go through them. That's called robbery. I'm just out of myself. Other than that, I guess it's fitting for the Bandits to do that.
Hey, yeah, just commit robbery. Get downfield and, whatever.
I can't say it. That's not an honest truth.
Rob your stores, kids. Rob your stores. That's
okay, you can say it. There you go.
35 seconds remaining. Hero Aster. It takes a long time for them to be able to get this from one side to the other, but Rap just not there in time. Within one.
Take a note from these Bandits, kids. Rob stores, commit crimes, and stay away from felonies. But do everything you can to stay in the game.
Crimes are never bad enough as long as it's not a felony. And boom, laying the boom. And now it's looking like a bit of chippiness is happening. I believe I saw earlier that Cool Hand Luke would have saved Call Me Kenneth at the crossbar. And so they are giving it back to him now. There is some heat between these two teams.
Yeah, this is good. If the Bandits come back from this 3-0, then I would be very impressed, and they had all the bragging rights in the world.
Rap to the crossbar. Oh! Oh!
What's happening?
Rap sent a shot down. Cool Hand Luke was coming from the post. He was rotating out, and it came off his car!
Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, my God. I don't even know who to credit that for. I don't know if that was for him or the other guy shooting it.
1 million IQ play. Oh, clip that, somebody, please. Boom. Coming from the high corner. Gonna try and back up into it. Rap getting pushed away. Call me Kenneth. That's a setup. Hero Aster overcommitted on this one. Go ahead, Luke just has to keep it on the ground, and this one will go all the way back and might be a score. It comes off the post. The Avalanche, by virtue of just some mayhem at the goal line, are able to take a 2-0 lead in the series.
How are you going to give the Bandits that small glimmer of hope to make that and then just take it away from them immediately?
Are they leaving to do something?
I believe they might be changing their names again, probably.
Okay, so they said
They'll
they'll
be
be right
right
back.
back.
You don't need to leave the lobby, by the way,
Oh,
guys.
card change.
Card change. Okay. All right. So, yeah, Bandits were able to come back and force a 3-3 tie, but then just the most majestic and amazing and wild of goals happened at the end. I'm saving that replay.
Who was that between? Was that between Icy Panda and Rap?
That was
or
Icy
Red
Panda
Line?
going for a dunk shot that was outside the line, but Luke was rotating out and it just happened to hit him. And, yeah.
I called him Red Line. I meant Luke. I just keep saying Red Line. Yeah, beautiful. I don't know if he planned to hit his teammate there or
I haven't-
what happened. I don't know if they synced brains for a second.
Just pure hive mind. Just went out. Oh, of
Yeah,
course,
and server went down for
maintenance.
maintenance.
Of course, the best time to
That's
do so,
fine.
right before a possible sweep.
That's fine.
It's all
That's
good.
fine. You know
Everything's
what?
good out here.
If we keep crashing before the last game, I think it's going to build tension, and we might get more viewers for it.
Yeah, of course. But for those of you, Luke reflex flipped into it. Hey, that's a good play.
That's the thing.
All right.
The
so
question is, did Icy Panda plan for Luke to reflex
of
flip?
course,
That's what I want to know.
he planned every step of that. He did.
I want to know what Icy Panda had going through his brain sickles. See what I did there?
Brain cycles.
Brain sickles.
Cycles. Brain
Avalanche. Get it?
cycles.
No, I literally said the only
Brain
word right first time on stream,
cycling,
and now you're making me think I said it wrong.
Sickling. Brain seclusion.
No.
Brain.
What?
Cyclone. Brain cyclone. Because it's a brainstorm. Brainstorm.
No.
Twister?
I said the joke already. You're making it worse.
There's
right.
no cyclone. We're not. Do we have a team that
Brainstorm.
Surgeons?
Surgeons.
brain surgeons?
Yes. Yes.
Brain symphonies? Music?
Symphonic orchestra. All right, we're gonna get down.
That would be okay. Let's
Yeah,
go.
the FLG Orchestra coming to you next week for the last day of the playoffs. All right, let's get this ball rolling. There's so much going down. So we've got the Avalanche with a 2-0 lead in the series.
The Bandits have memed their cars.
Have
They're-
they?
They're playing with the. I don't
They're
even
playing
know
with
what the word's
scarabs?
called. Scarabs.
Oh
It's two
my
scarabs.
god, it's three. It's three.
Is it three?
scarabs.
All three?
It's all three scarabs.
Oh my god, they're memeing. Who did
if they
this,
win like this,
last
what do you
time
do?
to win?
Oh, it was
Was it Balthier?
no, it was oh, what's his name? Oh my god, a counter.
Oh, good
No,
lord.
it was oh, what's his name? It was Dinonaut.
Dinonaut.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dinonaut Watermelon.
Yeah, what a save. I mean, I don't think they care this game. I think we're just gonna see a lot of Avalanche destroying Bandits for this one.
I'm down. Whatever they're gonna do. It's Challenger League, baby. They've not exactly. Oh, of course they're trying to own goal now. Aster from his own corner, trying to get some possession. I think. Tommy Kenneth's gonna send this one upfield. If they were able to beat the Avalanche like this, it'd be great. Stupendous. How do you beat
Yeah, this
anyone
would be-
in
I'd
a
be-
Scarab? I don't get it.
I would be very impressed if this full Scarab team.
Oh,
Or, you
wide
know what?
shot.
We need to get some SSs. We need some Scarab sweeps. We need an entire
Scarab
team
sweep?
to just. Yeah, we need some team to be just Scarabs the entire league and sweep every other team.
Oh, wide shot going to the low outside corner. The Bandits have been playing better as Scarabs than they have this entire series as regular cars.
That's very offensive to everybody who plays Rocket League. I did not want to hear that.
Yeah, they might be able to beat the
Yeah,
Spartans
what?
in these cars.
What is the hitbox for a Scarab?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
Just a circle?
Oh my god! And then they're opening up shots, and what a
Oh my god!
what a play!
Can they reverse sweep in Scarabs?
I'm down. If they keep demoing like this, they just say
What
screw
a
it.
team play!
Yeah.
The demo to the pass play, the goal. I want to see more of this.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is all that Challenger League is made for. Okay, so if they continue to aggressively go for these demo plays, they're gonna force at least the oh my goodness, he can't get there in time. What a wide angle shot. Icy puts it at the furthest post. But they're gonna make the Avalanche at least a little concerned.
Yeah, he pinched it off of him. That's kind of just bad luck there. But I mean, if you have a car that small, the engine's not that big, man. You can't fit a lot of gas in there, so they're slower than the other cars. That's how this works, right?
Yeah, and thank you guys so much for the host. If you're finding us right now, we are in the final match of the day for day 1 of the playoffs for the Challenger League. This is an elimination match between the Bandits and the Avalanche. Right now, it's a 2-0 lead for the Avalanche as the Bandits have decided to go full meme, 3 Scarab cars. I guess either they're gonna win with glory or lose with honor, and with these really weird cars.
It's the meme dream team, dude. It's all Scarabs for the Bandits, and if they
great.
reverse sweep in the Scarabs, I think we have to give them. Oh my God, they're
Where did he
coming
go?
back.
This is great.
They're coming. I think they are literally playing better in these Scarabs than they've played in the regular cars in the last 2 games.
So Luke was made to jump because he didn't want to be demoed at the post, but because he jumped straight upward, plenty of time was given for a wide open net.
They're getting in the heads of these Avalanche players, the Scarabs and the demos. They're terrifying. I don't want to see a Scarab coming at me downfield. I would honestly run away.
Yeah, the Avalanche are getting scared stiff and cold, going for the demos, the plays!
Oh
Bandits
my
out
God.
here! Full meme! Oh my God.
This is doing it for them. I think if any team next league gets down 2, they have to switch to Scarabs and they can win. It's obviously foolproof.
The Avalanche are just dumbstruck with what's happening right now. This is fantastic. All right, but there's still a lot of...
I think the Bandits... Go ahead.
No, you're good. No, they're trying for another shot. Oh.
I think the Bandits were like, all right, we're obviously not going to win this. Obviously, Asher has 0-3 in his name. And they switch to Scarab, and they start demoing. They go, hey, guys, we might have a chance.
Well, you know what? I think what also helps them out, once they stopped taking it so seriously and they just want to play and have fun, that's what's really giving them the advantage here. Because I think taking it too seriously and like thinking that they were just stuck in a rut, you know, play the dang game for fun and of course for demos apparently. Getting a full tank of boost. Oh, nearly pinching it in. This one's gonna be a high hanger right at the crossbar. Full hand Luke going for a clear. Call me Ken. Not able to field it. But Aster now giving a straight line shot to the side wall. Boom, trying to rotate on it. And the Avalanche just cannot rotate.
These Bandits are messing up their rotation with these demos. They can't understand. They're gonna get angry. I think I need to see an executioner medal here by at least one of the Bandits team members.
How do you hit a ball with a ball-shaped car? I don't understand. Like, we were talking about that hitbox before. I don't know how you would do it. Oh.
Honestly, I'm impressed they can hit other cars with the ball-shaped ball.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're getting confused. They're trying to ball chase and they're just running into the Bandit team members.
You know what? Whatever. I guess. Are you immortal if you are a ball shape? Oh, having to rotate. They're able to get under it. Nice save by Boom. The Bandits really could take a game win right here. Aster upfield makes the connection. They lose possession for all of a moment. He drops it right in front of Icy Panda. Cool Hand Luke trying to get back to it. Boom over rotates now from the midfield line. Aster trying to intercept. Icy Panda, it's stolen from him. And for that's a double kill. They're leaving one more, but Boom puts it all the way back.
Avalanche are taking a book out of their.
Oh
my God!
This is great.
Now they have a 2-goal lead with 30 seconds left. I think the reverse sweep is possible.
This is they still have. This is just one game. It's just one game.
No. When you get into the Scarab, you go for gold. You play until you win.
I mean, or lose. You know, both. Why not both? 30 seconds left. The Avalanche are dumbstruck, confused, and just don't know what to do. They're getting demoed. They're getting outplayed in Scarabs, and they're about to go down 3.
They have a 3-goal lead. I think whenever they got the Scarabs, all of their worries and fears drifted away, and they let the Scarab gods take over. And they're just, they may have the least better not as good mechanics as the Avalanche. They may not have as good many players. They may not have as good rotations, but dang, do they have the Scarabs. That's all they need to win.
Oh my god. Well, you know what? All power to you, bandits. You decided to play the game for fun instead of playing it for keeps, and you still went out there. You had a good old toxic time, and so game 4, here we come.
Game 4. I did not see this going to a game 4. If these bandits keep up these confusing demos, that's game for Avalanche. I might have to, revote for bandits. I don't know.
Do you think
This might be.
Do you think they can keep up
Go
this
ahead.
pace? This is obviously like a crazy demo party out here. Do you think they'll stay in Scarabs? It looks like they're going to. I would have gone to the Gizmo myself. I don't know. That's
I think they're gonna stay in Scarabs, and they're gonna get to game 5, and then they're gonna start taking it seriously again, and then they're gonna lose.
yeah.
That is my prediction.
Yeah, that seems about right. But, for them to get as far as they are now with the lack of productivity from the first match and then this one where they just were getting, their nose rubbed in the dirt, they have decided to go with a strategy that is just pure confusion, chaos, and I see the Avalanche just kind of a little bit mad, a little bit. So,
Well, yeah, you just got demoed by Scarabs the entire game. But I think even if the Bandits do lose the next game, I don't think they'll be upset that they lost. As long as they won one meme game, I think that's enough for them.
that's
That's enough for me.
That's a victory in our hearts. But we're still going to game number 4. So,
Aster changed his name to 1-3,
oh my god.
and Boom changed his name to I'll pay you after this game, and Call Me Kenneth changed his name to What is Rocket League. Well, you know what is Rocket League, Kenneth? This is Rocket League.
Or what is real life? Yeah.
Did they change back? No, okay, no they didn't. Oh, heart
Oh,
attack.
what a save by Kenneth. The opening volley under attack is still there. They can't rotate in time. Aster hitting that low side corner. We call that one the noob killer, and he cannot make this save.
Icy Panda shaking off the confusion from these Bandit players and finally going back to what he does best and scoring goals for his team.
All right, so what I want to call this group now, multi-ball. Just hit the one ball that matters, which is this soccer ball, because everyone else is a ball as well. Oh, but the demos are already starting.
You know what, Monkey? I usually agree with you on names. Not a good name.
You don't like multi-ball?
I don't.
Like
Nope.
pinball?
Nope.
Have you ever never played pinball?
I am a pinball god. Don't talk to me like that.
Okay, let's talk about how he just
man.
flicked it in the Scarab.
He flicked it in a Scarab. What is
Look
the
at
hitbox? Can someone send me a picture of the Scarab hitbox? Because I am so confused about what is going on right now.
I think we should require all of the Vanguard and Champion League to play in Scarabs only. That'd be the most even playing field for everyone.
We could have a sub-Scarab league. That would be great. And we can make the prize pool bigger than the regular prize pool. Oh my lord.
Oh, downfield. Boom. In chase. He's just a B on the screen. Oh, but he's buzzing around, hanging at the post. Call Me Kenneth trying to take the hand of Pool and Luke and keep him from getting a clear. And now a little bit of a bump ski. Boom. Trying to get an outlet pass. It's a little bit of a tangled jumper. Aster over to Boom. Aster back to him. He's just getting in the way. Multi-ball. Let him go. Aster now running away, bumping his own teammate. Okay, what is happening?
Things, dude. Just things. There's Scarabs on the field, man. Don't ask me anything about this game.
You have been told to look at your team info, by the by. Now, as the Avalanche continue to get pressured by the Bandits, who are running through all of their boosts in a hurry, consistently.
I would like to remind that player that I do not have a team.
It's true. Very true. Maybe the follow. That one comes out as a high jump and a Dunkarooski. The Bandits on the attack.
Yeah. The Scarab. You know what? I think I'm going to have to require the Bandits to only play in the Scarabs for the rest of the league.
Why would they ever play in
may
anything
Have
else?
a chance. They may have a chance against the Ninjas. I think.
This is the squad I want to see. Bandits have had
This
all
is-
the potential ever since game 1 of the season began. It's just a matter of them believing in themselves and having dang fun. Come on. Oh
This
my
is
god.
like, oh my lord.
Anyway.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
This is like, you know, how, like the ninjas are like the big bad of the TV show. Like, oh, nothing can defeat these big bad ninjas. And then someone's like, I found the Scarab card. It's the only thing to defeat the ninjas, and now we have power.
This
We
is
do
like-
it. You're like, what the heck?
This is like a Japanese game show. Or no, that would be like the Power Rangers, and that's how they find their super ultra secret weapon. All right, now up 3-1. The Bandits continuing the assault, and they are just being aggressive. They had all this apprehension, all this anxiety every time they just try to hold possession of the ball. Well, they have become the ball. They am ball. Going for bumps, going for demos, going for a shot, and scooping it in. Boom! 4-1.
I can't cast this game. I don't understand how they have the advantage. I don't get it. I was just sent the link for the hitbox for the Scarab. It's a box. It's an actual rectangle. Can you tell me where on the Scarab you can flick the ball? Because I cannot see it in the design.
I wonder if that hitbox for the Scarab is even crazier. It's like more of a box than the actual Merc is. Like, which one's more of a box?
Scarab is actually better defender than the Merc is.
Oh, Luke. The Bandits just shutting them down. This is great. 4-1. We're past halftime. This is an open net, though. A little bit of consistency, good rotation. The Avalanche able to cut into this league, if just only a little.
I mean, I guess Avalanche scored a goal, but why? Why are you? I mean, that's our job. I can't believe this.
All right,
Oh,
the Bandits, all big things coming off the ceiling. This will drop on target. Nice save by Icy Panda, or else that might have been barred down for a score. Great demo. And you know what's been consistent is the Bandits have decided that they are just going to get rid. They're going through defenders. They're going through every single Avalanche player, and that's what has thrown off their rotations. It's 900 IQ to not just demo your player, but then realize you're going to disrupt everything that they've been doing right.
I mean, Avalanche have been playing these league games and practicing and you know, going against these teams and having their rotations tested over and over and over again. And they've been getting comfortable and into it. And the second you start demoing that rotation, they just go crazy and you're back to square one.
Great clear from the Bandits. Upfield pass now. Call me Kenneth to his own post. He's going to try and jam it, and it will be a pinch. And all three Avalanche sitting in one spot. He's just trying to bulldoze. just in the way.
Just bumped it. He bumped Rap into that save. So
Oh, a
like
demo.
It's open.
He has to outplay him. A fake. He doesn't have any boost. All
He
right.
definitely would have scored that if he had a little bit of boost.
60 seconds
Ooh, a
left.
touch by full hand Luke there. That was nice.
All the advantage for the Avalanche has gone by the wayside. The Bandits, they have found a way to be mean, toxic, and just in the heads of all these blue players. It will take quite the mental fortitude and resiliency to not, or to get back into this series. If this stands as thus, we're going to be going to game number 5. Let's talk about the reality of this. What do you do to just get around this?
You have to be comfortable with players being demoed immediately. You can't. Oh my God! You can't stay still. You have to take out the Bandit members. But oh my God! Can they stop scoring for a minute?
No, they're not gonna.
They have turned into a team twice their skill level just by getting into these Scarabs here.
I didn't realize that Scarab was the pay-to-win car. I think it's free. So you know what? Doing
It's
good.
free to win. Free to win car.
Free to win. Free wins cars. 10 seconds left. The possible reverse sweep coming as the Bandits look to go and take out the Avalanche with Scarabs only, because they thought they were going to lose in a sweep themselves. That ain't the case, boys. You have a big chance to make it to the lower finals. I don't know. This is wild. This is crazy. This is everything I wanted the Challenger League to be. $20 for the final.
Well, he did say he'd throw him if he he'd pay him if he threw it. I think the Avalanche team are gonna have to buy entire new computers after this, if they lose this, because you're getting beat by a team you were destroying, who suddenly put on Scarabs, and you had to beat one more game. and you can't do it. They must be fuming. The Avalanche Mountain must be melting right now. The snow just going away.
You know what? I've decided that we are changing maps because I had no idea that it would get this insane. We are going to be heading to Champions Field, where the possible reverse sweep may occur in Scarabs from the Bandits. Or can the Avalanche be able to find some way to win away from all the booms, all the demos, and the confusion that have been wrought? I have no idea. I don't
Can I
know.
make a suggest? Can I make a bet with you here, Monkey?
Go for it, man.
If the Scarab team, they're not the Bandits anymore, the Scarab team, is to win this game, can we officially change our name to the Scarab League?
You know what? I'm down. Scarab League forthcoming. Rap needs to join in. And we're heading to game number 5. Grab your
Thank you,
brooms.
Salty Nos.
It may be one way or the other.
Scarab is meta, says Aster. And let's see how this goes. Who do you want to win, Monkey?
You know,
Who do
I don't-
you want.
I would love the Bandits to win just because they didn't have any hope, and now they have hope. But are they the better team? No idea. The better team may not win today, but that all we have is the next 4.5 minutes. Panda.
And if we really think about it, it's not always the car. Changing up their playstyle to demo-centric playstyle, that might be all you need to win. So this truly goes to show, if it's not working, chill out, have fun with it, and just change up the playstyle, because you could always win and reverse sweep.
Icy Panda challenging against Aster. And now continuing the attack for the Avalanche. Cool Hand Luke gets it around the corner. Call me Kenneth looking for a little bit of room. Icy Panda, a little bit of a backflip out of Boom. They put it just off target. Boom with the save. Cool Hand Luke looking to maybe get in there and cause some disturbance. But the Avalanche have been on attack now for the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think my prediction earlier is going to come to a head where they get into the last game and they stop demoing, and then they lose their cool, and everything goes crazy again.
Boom.
Hopefully that won't happen.
Oh,
what
he
a
stayed
save.
in the same spot that he started in once he got at that goal line. Rap getting challenged. It will be Cool Hand Luke trying to hand it over to Icy Panda. Now they're all the way on the other side of the field. Call me Kenneth is at least going to take some boost. Wait on the outlet. Cool Hand Luke going to the opposite corner. Icy Panda and Rap taking over the midfield line. A missed demo opportunity as Icy Panda is now going 1v1 against all 3 different bandits.
That was a good pass there by the Bandits, but no one was there to take advantage of it. Again, playing defense in this final game is not going to help you win.
Yeah, they, well, so far, they've done just enough defense to get by. Aster trying to put it past Cool Hand Luke. Icy Panda in full rotation. Oh, a nice takeaway. They're going to have to take this foot race and intercept at the midfield. That's a double commit between both Icy Panda and his back linesman. And now Rap trying to rotate. No one going for the kill. Actually, they're going for the kill. They're not going for the kill of the goal. Halftime at game 5, and no one has taken a score just yet.
I think first goal might decide this entire match.
Oh,
And it might be here.
they have
It
an
might
open
be
net.
here.
Oh, but what a save!
save!
Okay, coming on out. The Bandits advancing upfield. Icy Panda to the corner. That's a pass over to Boom. Boom has not been able to go really on the offensive for a good long time, and he can't really get a pass working there. Aster. So this has been what's been interesting. Not had too many demos. I mean, they've had a few bump attempts and faking them out, but there's been a lot more fake outs from the Avalanche.
They are not demoing. But I don't know if the damage is done. I don't know if the Avalanche are going to be expecting demos, even if they don't get them, and it's still going to mess with their rotations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Now you're kind of anxious and you're thinking that it's going to happen, so you just predict, or it's just a new game every single time. You don't know what to predict. Kenneth.
Right. If I'm the Avalanche, my mind's racing to see if they're going to demo me or not demo me, and if I'm alive still, and
Is this
what they're
real
going to do
live?
with these
Is-
weird freaking Scarab cars.
Shot coming on, Icy Panda with a clear. And they've been kind of collaborating a little bit too much in the same side. Need to make sure that they keep separated. Aster, he was going for a bit of a lineman block. Call me Kenneth now into the upward corner. Is going to be a pass over to, I believe, Aster, who just can't connect. Call Me Kenneth to the backboard. This could be a drop-in shot. This is going ceiling, which means it will be just in the nick of time for Icy Panda to scoop it up. And we're 0-0 inside the last 60 seconds.
I'm very impressed. I didn't think we were going to get there. Again, I think first goal is going to decide it, and I think it might be Avalanche, honestly. I think the Bandits are getting too worried again. But I've been wrong before.
They've been just stuffed onto their goal line so much that they haven't been able to go and get aggressive like they have in the past 2 games. And so they've not been able to go for those demos. Icy Panda going for a shot, maybe a double commit. No, this will be hanging.
Oh, Icy Panda.
A poor clear. Less than 30 seconds left. The Bandits, they've done all they can do to meme for the dream, but will it just be short-lived?
Icy was good to stay up in the air like that and catch it again. I mean, that was good play by Icy. But yeah, the Bandits are not thinking about demos, and they're messing up their meme confusing play styles, and it's over. It is over for the Bandits here. They had a very close game, good run. I thought it was going to be an amazing reverse sweep, but Icy Panda is just in his bag again. 7 shots, 2 goals. Less
than 20 seconds remaining. There is still hope, but there's very small amounts of hope. They need to just start going for bot kickoffs. Trying to go for a possession play. That one a very, maybe an unwise decision. Good demo, but they have to score literally now. Demo's coming in a little bit late, guys. And with all this pitch to go and you're still down 2, the Bandits, well, with 3 on the board for the Avalanche and only 3 seconds left, this will be all
They only have to score a goal per second.
Only.
Is it possible?
You'd have to score like on pinches, like bam, bam, bam. And that's
Every
not gonna
single
happen.
time.
Congratulations to the Avalanche surviving what was a toxic meme onslaught from the Bandits. They will be moving on to the lower finals of the Challenger League. Congrats to them. And a fond farewell to the Bandits, putting on quite the show. It will not be renamed to the Scarab League. I apologize to all of you. I know that you were looking forward to that change. But
Monkey, I would like to say before we get far ahead that if you are not in this league and you were here from the host and you're interested in this, there are signups to the league. Right now, we're at the end of our league currently. But there will be later leagues, and we stream. You know, Monkey, you tell them about it. You're the big man on campus. You talk about it.
So I'll tell you all about it. So we've been doing this season for the past month. We had a 0 week. We had a big draft. This is a draft series for a reason. You don't come in with pre-made teams. You come in with yourself, your hope, your dreams, and maybe a whole lot of skill. Challenger League, Vanguard League, Champion League. Challenger League is for D1 through C1 or Champ 1. Vanguard League is for Champ 2 through Champ 3, and Champion League is for Champ 3 on up through the grandeur of Grand Champ. Now, obviously, we're in the postseason, so signups are closed. We do allow for signups leading into the actual draft, as well as the some mid-season signups if we deem it necessary. These guys have been playing. They've been doing amazing stuff throughout an entire 4-week regular season, but we are in day 1 of the playoffs. These guys, it was a 6-team playoff or regular league for the Challenger League. That's because we didn't have enough people. So if you, through Diamond 1 or Champ 1, or through Champ 1, or just anyone in that kind of grouping, want to play, we're going to be doing this season again. Maybe not in this next one because it will be a completely different league, but we want to see you next season. 3 more teams remain. Bandits, they have been eliminated from contention, and we have to send them a fond farewell. They did such a good job to try and come back. But
Monkey, if I am someone who's interested in the league, how can I get access to our Discord?
Well, I mean, exclamation point Discord will get you there. So all you have to do is do so. There's a link that will pop up in our chat. Or if you go into the info down below, there is a Discord button that you can hit. Get in there, get fun. We also have some weekly tournaments coming up once the season comes to a conclusion. So make sure that you bring your team with the rest and maybe be able to, play for a little bit of extra cash. We're going to be having a fantastic new season forthcoming that we're going to stagger with our draft series. So if you're interested in some extra activities as well as some qualifiers, please come about with us. We're also going to have a Minecraft server that's coming out because the FLG is expanding to more fun stuff. But otherwise, this is it for the night. We appreciate everyone that was able to join us again. I'm Hell Monkey Man. This is Phoenix. We've had some great.
Phoenix.
Yeah, he's Phoenix.
I'm Phoenix.
He's Phoenix. But we've had some great times with you. We're going to host Bagigi, and I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. We'll see you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, for day 1 of the Vanguard League playoffs. 6 matches to go. The Eliminator is the first 2 that we'll have. So please, see you tomorrow. Be safe. Don't catch the coronavirus. Wash your hands and live on and prosper.